4 keys to creating successful habits. What makes successful people successful? That's the million-dollar question. We would all love to be able to walk down to the local supermarket and pick up a bottle of success. I wish. But let's wake up from that fantasy and find out some of the most basic reasons why people become successful. Right now, think of someone that you know personally who is successful. Can you see their face in your mind? Great. Now ask yourself this question: does this person have a routine or set of habits that makes them successful? I would be very shocked if they didn't. Sometimes the only difference between being successful and being average is creating successful habits. Some examples of successful habits could be getting up earlier, doing things when they need to be done, being prepared, or effective time management. So how do you start to build these success habits in your life? Glad you asked. Here are 4 tips on creating successful habits. Identify, find the areas in your life that need changing. Write down these new habits that need to be formed. However, don't get overwhelmed trying to figure out how you are going to form all of these habits. This is just the brainstorming and identification phase. Pick 2. Most people sabotage themselves by trying to change everything at once. Raises my hand to instead, pick one major and one minor habit that you want to form. For the next 30-90 days these will be the success habits that you will create. Start small. Now that you have your 2, create a daily or weekly routine that is easy to follow. For instance, let's say that you want to wake up an hour earlier so that you can get more successful things done. Instead of setting your alarm an hour, one minor habit that you want to form. For the next 30-90 days these will be the success habits that you will create. Start small. Now that you have your 2, create a daily or weekly routine that is easy to follow. For instance, let's say that you want to wake up an hour earlier right at the beginning. Only set it to 5 minutes earlier every morning until you reach your goal. This way it would take you 30 days or 12 days respectively to create your success habit. Remember, the best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. And why are we eating elephants again? Repeat. Once you have created your new habits, move on to the next 2 that you want to create. Before you know it, you will have created a whole new life full of success. Just imagine where you will be in 1 year if you follow these 4 keys to creating. If it takes you only 60 days to create 2 habits, you will have created 12 in just 1 year. Need more reasons to break unsuccessful habits? On the physical side, I've heard, and have seen personally, that some bad habits, like smoking, drinking too much, inactivity and poor diet, can age you well beyond your years. From a mental/emotional perspective, creating better habits can help relieve stress, be happier, wealthier, and live longer. It just makes sense to create than continue doing what we know does not work for us. Now your turn. You're a broken bar. While you were reading this, were you able to identify at least 2 habits you'd like to change into prosperous? Let's change habits together.